The book of Genesis, a story of creation bringing forth a universe from nothingness.
Subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the Bible. Imagine a world without form and void, shrouded in darkness. With a spoken word, God brings forth light, shattering the darkness and painting the canvas with the brilliance of a new dawn.
The first day of creation. "Let there be light," God spoke, and with those words light exploded into existence, piercing the darkness. This was a primordial light, a divine emanation, a testament to God's power to bring forth something from nothing. God then separated the light from the darkness, establishing the cycle of day and night. On the second day of creation, God commanded, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." A vast dome was formed, dividing the waters above from the waters below, creating the heavens. Day 3 of creation dawned with a remarkable transformation. God spoke and the waters gathered, revealing dry ground. "Let the land produce vegetation," God declared, and the barren earth exploded with life. On the fourth day of creation, God turned his attention to the heavens. "Let there be lights in the vault of the heavens to separate the day from the night," God declared. God created the sun, moon, and stars to govern time and illuminate the earth. The dawn of the fifth day marked a pivotal moment in creation. "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth," God commanded. Day 6, the dawn of animal life. "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds," God commanded, and the earth buzzed with the sounds of animals.
Day 6, humanity, the pinnacle of creation. "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness," God declared. God created humanity in his own image, endowing them with reason, creativity, and a capacity for love. A day of divine rest. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day, he rested from all his work. This divine rest was a proclamation, a declaration etched into the very fabric of time.
The establishment of the Sabbath was more than just a cessation of work. It was a divine gift. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, a day for spiritual rejuvenation and reflection. The creation account, culminating in the Sabbath rest, wasn't merely a historical narrative. It was a blueprint for human flourishing, a divine pattern for living in harmony with God, with one another, and with all creation. Just as God had created the world with intentionality and purpose, so too were humans called to approach their lives with a sense of sacred stewardship. The 6 days of creation, followed by the Sabbath rest, established a rhythm of work and rest, a balance essential for human well-being. It was a reminder that our lives are not meant to be an endless cycle of toil and striving, but rather a tapestry woven with threads of labor, creativity, rest, and relationship. Just as God had taken delight in his creation, so too were humans called to find joy in the work of their hands, to cultivate beauty in the world around them, and to care for the earth and its creatures with wisdom and compassion. The Sabbath rest, a time to cease from striving and simply be, reminded them that their true identity was found not in what they did, but in whose they were beloved children of a loving Creator. The creation account, with its emphasis on God's creative power, his love for his creation, and his desire for relationship, laid the foundation for a life lived in harmony with the divine rhythm of grace and rest. It was an invitation to partner with God in the ongoing work of creation, to be agents of healing and restoration, and to cultivate a world where all could experience the fullness of life that God intended.
In the heart of creation, God planted a garden, a sanctuary of unparalleled beauty and abundance. This was Eden, a paradise where crystal-clear rivers flowed through lush meadows, where trees laden with exotic fruits lined the banks, and where the air was filled with the sweet fragrance of 1,000 blossoms. Here, in this idyllic setting, God placed Adam, the first man, to cultivate and care for this earthly paradise. Eden was more than just a garden. It was a reflection of God's own heart, a place where his presence was palpable, where harmony reigned supreme, and where every creature, great and small, lived in perfect peace. It was a symphony of creation, a testament to God's boundless love and his desire to share his bounty with his creation. Imagine a world untouched by sin, a world where the sun's rays filtered through emerald leaves, casting dancing patterns on the forest floor. A world where animals, both tame and wild, coexisted in perfect harmony, their instincts guided by a gentle wisdom. This was Eden, a world where Adam, the first man, walked with God in the cool of the evening, their fellowship as natural as the sunrise, their bond unbreakable. It was a world where God's voice was heard in the rustling of leaves, in the murmuring of the brook, and in the gentle whispers of the wind. Adam, formed from the dust of the ground, stood as a testament to God's creative power, a being both earthly and divine. God had molded him with his own hands, shaping him from the very substance of the earth, and yet Adam was more than just clay. Into Adam's nostrils, God breathed the breath of life, a divine spark that ignited his soul, transforming him from inanimate matter into a living being. In that breath, Adam received the gift of consciousness, the ability to think, to feel, to love, and to commune with his Creator. Imagine the moment when Adam's eyes first opened, gazing upon the wonders of Eden. The vibrant colors, the intoxicating scents, the symphony of sounds, all of creation burst forth in a glorious crescendo, welcoming him into this earthly paradise. But Adam's greatest gift was not the beauty that surrounded him, it was the presence of God within him. He bore the divine image, a reflection of the Creator himself, a being capable of love, compassion, creativity, and a longing for relationship that mirrored God's own heart. As Adam explored the wonders of Eden, naming the animals, and delighting in their companionship, God observed a void in his heart. "It is not good for the man to be alone," God declared. "I will make a helper suitable for him." And so from Adam's rib, God fashioned a new creation, a being who would complement and complete him, a companion who would share in his joys, comfort him in his sorrows, and walk alongside him in this earthly paradise. This was Eve, formed not from the dust of the ground, but from the very essence of Adam himself, a symbol of the profound connection they were destined to share. Imagine Adam's astonishment as he awoke from a deep sleep to find Eve standing before him, her beauty radiating an inner light, her eyes reflecting the wisdom and wonder of creation. In that instant, he recognized her as a part of himself, his equal, his partner, his beloved. Eve was more than just a companion. She was a gift, a testament to God's understanding of the human heart, a fulfillment of the longing for intimacy, connection, and love that Adam had carried within him. Together they would embark on the extraordinary adventure of life, partners in creation, co-rulers of this earthly paradise. Eden, bathed in the golden glow of creation's dawn, became a sanctuary of love, a testament to the beauty of God's design for humanity. Adam and Eve, naked and unashamed, walked hand in hand through the garden, their laughter echoing through the trees, their love for one another, a reflection of God's love for them. They delighted in the simple pleasures of Eden, savoring the sweetness of ripe fruits, marveling at the intricate dance of butterflies, and finding joy in the companionship of the animals that surrounded them. Their days were filled with purpose as they tended to the garden, nurturing its growth and ensuring its continued flourishing. Each evening, as the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the garden, Adam and Eve would make their way to a secluded spot by the river. There, beneath the canopy of a majestic tree, they would meet with God, their hearts overflowing with gratitude for his blessings, their spirits yearning for his presence. In those sacred moments, God shared his wisdom, his dreams for their future, and his unwavering love. And Adam and Eve, filled with a sense of belonging and purpose, responded with love, adoration, and a deep desire to honor their Creator. Eden was a symphony of creation, a testament to the power of love, and a glimpse into the heart of God, who longed to dwell in intimate fellowship with his beloved creation.
The Genesis creation story, a timeless tapestry woven with threads of divine power and boundless love, leaves an enduring legacy on the human heart. It's a story that has echoed through generations, shaping our understanding of ourselves, our world, and our place in the grand scheme of creation. From the dazzling brilliance of the first light to the breathtaking diversity of life that emerged day by day, the creation account reminds us that we serve a God of extraordinary imagination and limitless creativity. He didn't just create a world, he crafted a masterpiece, a symphony of interconnected wonders, each element reflecting his glory and fulfilling its unique purpose in the grand tapestry of life. The story of Adam and Eve, placed in the heart of Eden, speaks to our deepest longings for connection, intimacy, and purpose. It reminds us that we were created for relationship with God and with one another, to love and be loved, to care for creation, and to find joy in the simple yet profound gifts of life. The Genesis creation story isn't just an account of the past. It's an invitation to the present, a call to rediscover the wonder that surrounds us, to marvel at the intricate beauty of a flower, the breathtaking vastness of the night sky, and the miracle of life that beats within our own chests. As we reflect on the Genesis creation story, we're reminded that we're not just observers of this magnificent masterpiece. We're active participants, entrusted with a sacred responsibility to care for the world God has entrusted to us. Just as Adam and Eve were called to tend to the Garden of Eden, so too are we called to be stewards of this planet, to protect its fragile ecosystems, and to ensure its bounty for generations to come. The creation account reminds us that every human life, from the moment of conception, bears the divine image, a reflection of the Creator himself. This inherent dignity compels us to treat one another with respect, compassion, and justice, recognizing that every person, regardless of background or belief, deserves to be treated with love and kindness. The Genesis creation story is a call to action, an invitation to join God in the ongoing work of creation, to be agents of healing, restoration, and hope in a world often marred by brokenness and pain. It's a reminder that we have the power to make a difference, to choose love over hate, compassion over indifference, and to work towards a future where all of creation can flourish. As we go about our lives, let us carry with us the wonder of the Genesis creation story, allowing it to shape our perspectives, guide our actions, and inspire us to live in harmony with God, with one another, and with all of creation. For we are part of something much greater than ourselves, a masterpiece still unfolding, a story still being written, and our lives, however small they may seem, have the power to make a difference in the grand tapestry of God's creation.